Hey, Lee Robinson here from American Sentinel Canine. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate your presence. This video, however, is specifically about the Gamebred Bandogs group on Facebook. That's G-A-M-E-B-R-E-D, Bandogs, B-A-N-D-O-G-S. Now, when you hear that phrase, Gamebred Bandogs, a lot of people are going to think that we are claiming that the Bandogs are game. That's not actually what it means. Let me explain that to you for those of you that don't know. In my opinion, a proper Bandog should be founded upon the game-bred American Pit Bull Terrier. That means you're breeding bullies, it doesn't qualify. You're breeding AKC Amstaffs, it doesn't qualify. You're using various breeds that are not coming from working camps of game-bred American Pit Bull Terriers, then it doesn't qualify. This group is for Bandogs that are founded off of legitimate game-bred American Pit Bull Terriers bred to working class Mastiffs in order to produce a working Bandog that's able to excel hog catch or personal protection work and still be stable and friendly with the family. All right, that's our objective here. So you can, through selective breeding, with the right foundations and selective breeding over time, you can produce a Bandog that's capable of performing at levels that most people do not think is even possible. We have had a number of people visit our facility that have a lot of experience with game-bred American Pit Bull Terriers, and they come here and they see these dogs and their mind is blown because they thought that dogs like this were impossible to produce. Okay, now that's just the reality of it. Now, the reason why I'm making this video is I have not been as active on social media as I would need to be. The last few years, honestly, have been pretty tough for us. And I know that a business is supposed to always be a superhero and have all the answers. But in real life, we're humans. My mother's 91 years old and she had some health problems. She needed me. My wife had cancer. We battled that for a year. She's passed it and beat it, and we're back on that. I've also had a lot of damage to the property from droughts and weather, and we had to do a lot of updates on that. But things are back, and we're going to be stepping back into the game and do a lot more training this year than we've done over the last couple of years as I was dealing with personal issues. So you can expect to see a lot more. In fact, over here I plan on building an indoor training facility, or at least a covered training facility, so we can do training year round. I'm going to step up our game and get back to that #1 spot that we kept for decades. As far as our members go in this group, we have had a lot of requests that I didn't even know about because I have not been present on social media. But some of these requests I've noticed do not have avatars. They're anonymous people, people that are, in my opinion, probably using social media for malice. They don't put their face up, they want to hide, maybe they don't want their employer to know, I get it. But what are you hiding from your employer? Are you up to some sort of suspicious activities? We're not up to that. I believe in freedom, I believe in liberty, but with freedom and liberty comes accountability. You need to be accountable for what you do and say, just like I need to be accountable for what I do and say. And that's what's called operating within a code of ethics. All right, and with that said, if you don't have an avatar, you're not going to be here. Okay, if you're in Pakistan or India or Timbuktu and you can't speak English, this group's not for you. I'm not going to try to figure out what people are saying. Hey, knock it off. Okay, so this group is for an English-speaking group, primarily the United States of America, to be honest with you. But we welcome our neighbors in Canada, Mexico, Europe, and whatnot. All right, but we're trying to build a community here. Next, this group is not for people that just want to peddle their pups. Okay, remember, Facebook policy does not allow the advertising of pups from personal pages. If you do that, not only is your page in jeopardy, but it actually puts our group in jeopardy as well. Facebook starts requiring admin assist and things like that, which I cannot stand. So if you post things that violate Facebook policy, there's a good possibility that you may get kicked from the group, because we don't allow that here. If you have working dogs and you want to sell them, make sure you have it listed on a website or at least a business page. Then you can be in compliance with the Facebook policy. However, even then, we're going to add to that policy that they have to be working-based dogs. We're not going to let you peddle your little puppies here. This is not the group for you, if that's what you have. They have to be from working stock, and we do like to see that the dogs are health tested. Next, we're not going to be into drama here, okay? So if you have some sort of beef that you have with somebody, don't bring it to this group. Now, On that note, there are going to be exceptions. Let's say somebody out there is conducting business in an unprofessional manner, and you feel like the community needs to know. That can be said here. However, you have to have proof to your claims. We're not going to get into libel. We're not going to get into slander. We're not going to get into gossip. Those things are unethical, and they don't comply with the rules that our Creator has given us. So we need to have a code of ethics that maintains professionalism. Additionally, if you are going to advertise here as well, I should have added, don't spam the group. Okay, make sure that you not only take from the group with your advertisements, but that you also give back and participate with the community. All right, so these are just a few things that I wanted to say, and y'all take care and have a blessed day, and we welcome you to the group. Take care.